I'm Vinnie Politan. The subject of my investigation is the shooting death of Kentucky Judge Kevin Mullins in his own chambers by the Sheriff Mickey Stines. It's the case where everyone has one big question. Why? Here's the story. Whitesburg, Kentucky is a small rural community of under 2,000 residents in eastern Kentucky. It's the kind of place where everyone knows each other, a place where many folks have both personal and professional connections. And that was the situation with the local Sheriff Shawn Mickey Stines and the only judge in town, Kevin Mullins. On September 19th of 2024, the judge and the sheriff grabbed lunch together with some other people. Later that afternoon, the sheriff headed back to the judge's chambers. Once he got there, he went into the judge's office for a closed-door private meeting. What happened next, no one in this small town expected. The sheriff fired his gun several times, taking the life of Judge Mullins in his own chambers. The sheriff's attorney has spoken about the mental state of his client at the time of the shooting, which may play a huge role in his upcoming trial. And now, for the first time, we are seeing those first moments after the deadly attack. The body cam video from one of the arresting officers has been released, and you can see and hear everything the sheriff does and what he says in the aftermath of this tragedy. Newly released video we're talking about. This is just after the shooting, which is so important in the case in trying to figure out what's going on and why it all happened. And that brings us to really the only question that we're going to have in the next hour as we go through this video, which is, what does this video reveal about the sheriff's mental state? We are going to show you large portions of the video and get you some analysis. Here to help answer the question, Court TV field reporter Cody is with us, and forensic psychiatrist Dr. Daniel Bober. Cody, let me begin with you. Tell us, set up this first piece of video we're going to watch.
Well, Vinny, this first piece of video takes place just minutes. It offers insight into what was going on in his mind just minutes after that shooting. Now, the shooting took place September 19th, 2024 at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This video takes place at around 3:30, right there at the beginning. So again, just a half hour after the shooting took place, they're in the hallways of the Letcher County Courthouse where the shooting happened, and it's just Sheriff Stines surrounded by those responding officers, one of which that he seems to have known for his entire life based on the dialogue of the officer. But Stines is sitting there seemingly out of it. He expresses how he wants to be in Letcher County Jail, which is probably populated with people that he's thrown in there over the years. And he also acts confused about what Miranda rights are as a sheriff. Let's take a listen.
You okay? Okay.
Why are you going to transport me in a vehicle for?
Probably not to put you in Letcher County Jail. I mean,
why?
Just probably because, I don't know though. I don't know if that's
I don't
happening.
mind to be down there.
You don't mind to be down there?
They'll put me in a
Well, I mean,
cell.
we'll talk about that, you know. I have to talk to, see what the logistics is down there.
Why I got to get put in a vehicle and go outside?
Well, yeah, I understand why you're worried, but at the same time, you know how it is with something like this. We're going to be worried about you in the jail down here with local people. You know?
Right now, I'm alive and well, no weapons on me.
Okay.
So, if I leave this building, I won't draw another breath.
Read in Miranda before you go in.
Well, I'm going to get in there.
They're all locked. You can let it.
Okay, well, Mickey, you know Miranda. I'm going to read it to you here real fast.
Where's Miranda?
The Miranda warning.
What is that?
For your rights before you talk to me. I'll read it to you. If you have any questions, you can ask me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you before any questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you?
Read them one more. Yeah, I understand.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll read it again if you want me to. Do you want me to read it again, or? Hey, Mickey, do you want me to read it again, or do you understand them? Do you understand them? Or do you want me to read it again? I don't care. It's up to you.
Well, see, we got the same rooms. We got to move.
Okay, so I just read those to you, okay? So do you understand these rights? Do you understand the rights?
What are you saying?
Do you understand the rights?
can't hear you.
Okay, I'll speak up louder. Listen to me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have one present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you before any questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Keeping these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? You had told me earlier you was ready to talk about it.
If we go down to the jail and cameras and stuff at the jail, I don't
We
want to
can't
go out
take
and
you
get
in the electric county
I
jail.
don't want to go out and get in the vehicle, guys. No offense.
Well,
Well, at some point you have to do that.
we'll figure something out.
I understand it. How about a room right here for right now?
Yeah, we're just doing a room
His
right
body
here.
cam.
My body cam's. Nikki, you know me. I would never do anything to you. Or her. Is that what you're worried?
Multiple officer escort, because at some point you're leaving this building.
Is that what you're worried about?
I want as many officers as you can get to take me somewhere.
Well, we can-
downstairs to the jail here.
We can make that.
No,
we can
downstairs to the jail here.
That's not your request. You can't make that request. Because we're your sheriff of Letcher County, we would put you at risk by taking you down there.
They will put me in a single cell. I've seen it done with officials in the past before that's committed crimes. I can be in protective custody down there in a single cell out front.
You feel safe in the Letcher County jail.
If you feel safe in Letcher County Jail, I mean, we can talk to everybody. About
That's
this.
fine. We're trying to keep your best
We was
interest.
just
I
worried
don't
about
feel
you.
safe in population, but they can keep me in
Single.
single. I'll stay in single cell.
Well, you know,
Ever.
if you feel safe there, then we'll try to make that happen. Okay.
Let me run that by your supervisor. And
Okay.
if that's because we're trying to protect your interest by not taking you down there.
Yeah.
But if that's something you're comfortable with, then we can look into it. Okay. Let's see.
I just hate to get in a vehicle with. Where are you going to take me to then? And who's going to take me?
I would take you,
We don't know that yet, but you have to leave this courthouse. at some
Mickey. I would take you. You know me. We've known each other our whole lives. You know I'm not going to do anything to you.
So, Vinny, you see how strange he's acting there. He's sitting there with what we can assume to be one of his lifelong friends, an Officer Anthony Trotter, but he's not responding at times. He's acting very aloof and confused. He has all these extraneous concerns, wanting to be in the jail, the Letcher County jail. It's real weird.
It is, but it's eye-opening. Dr. Daniel Bober, what are you seeing? What are you hearing from now former Sheriff Mickey Stines there?
He seems very detached, very disorganized, just in an altered state of consciousness. He doesn't seem like he's able to focus, concentrate, pay attention. I had read somewhere that he had been suffering from sleep deprivation up until the time that this crime occurred, and it makes me think that maybe he was in the midst or suffering from some brief psychotic state, which obviously would have affected his reality testing and his perception of the world around him and the way he reacts to it.
You know, it's rare that we get videos like this so close in time to the alleged crime. As Cody said, it seems within a half hour of the shooting itself, which took place in the judge's chambers. How important is this information, being able to see and hear the sheriff in those moments for an evaluation to try to figure out what was going on a half hour earlier?
Well, I think it's critical. You're getting as close as you can get to the actual crime itself. And it's really riveting, you know, seeing this deputy talk to him who's known him his whole life, and he's still wearing his polo shirt that says sheriff on it. I mean, this is really something that's unbelievable. And then not knowing what the Miranda rights were, but yet knowing that he's seen other people in protective custody before, clearly it just seems like he's in some kind of a state where he's not making the connections and he's very detached.
Is there anything that would indicate that he's malingering, that he's putting on a show here?
listen, you always have to rule that out. It's always a possibility that malingering is something that is going on. And it's very difficult when someone is really good, if they want to malinger for secondary gain. And in this case, to quote unquote look crazy, it's possible that he could be doing that. But again, the reports that I read said that there was a civil suit going on with one of the deputies that he was involved in, where there were allegations of sexual harassment and that he had not been sleeping for several days. And his behavior on that body cam could be consistent with an acute psychotic state, which was induced by sleep deprivation.
Yeah, and we should say that there's a little bit of a backlog for the psychological and psychiatric evaluations in Kentucky right now. So that's why the case has slowed down a little bit. But I've got to think whoever does that evaluation would want to see these videos as well that we are looking at tonight. Dr. Daniel Bober is going to stay with us. Cody's staying with us. Coming up next, we've got more of this body cam video of Sheriff Mickey Stines just moments after he shot and killed Judge Kevin Mullins.
I want to see my daughter in person, and then after that, I'll tell you everything.
We want to understand the mindset behind your actions in this case.
I'm going to give you a news scoop.
What happened?
I did it.
Very funny, really. I'm laughing. Do you see me? I laugh.
I don't want any of this. You think you should get some kind of credit for not killing people?
Not at all, no.
You are a shrewd operator.
Interview with a Killer. Marathon starting Friday, 11/10 Central. Only on Court TV.
Been a long time since we boxed and stuff.
A long time.
As a kid, man, these whoop our ass. If I caught you any embarrassment in the paper about that fatal accident.
Which fatal?
The one that Alan was working.
Alan, I don't know what you're talking about. Who Alan Bormus was working at? I didn't hear anything about it.
Newly released body cam video of Sheriff Mickey Stines moments after he shoots and kills Sheriff Kevin Mullins. We're taking a look at this tonight, and we have one and only one question, which is, what does this video reveal about the sheriff's mental state? Helping us in our investigation tonight, Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas and Dr. Daniel Bober. All right, Cody, what's the next piece of video that you have for us?
So, Vinny, we're still in the same location, Letcher County Courthouse. We're still sitting there with Stines, accompanied by Officer Anthony Trotter. Now Stines starts pleading for a fair trial when all they're trying to do is get information out of him. He's sitting there, he's saying, be fair to me, just give me a fair trial. He's blanking and staring off to the distance at times. We're about an hour removed from the shooting at this point in the video. But the key about this point, Vinny, is that he says, quote, word for word, I want to see my daughter in person. After that, I'll tell you everything. Take a listen.
All this first started happening, Justin Hunsaker said, what'd you do, and started asking me questions. So I want that to be on the note.
Okay, that's it's recorded right here. Well, is anything he said?
I don't know about y'all's recorders now. Come on now, I just want a fair...
You wanted the recorders on a while ago, Mickey. So, hey, Mickey.
These are killing me. I just want a fair trial, guys. Get me to where. Try me here, wherever.
Tell us what happened today. What?
Tell me.
We don't know. I just got here. I just know that Judge Mullins was shot. So, tell us what happened. What led to that?
Do you want to talk at all, Mickey?
Earlier you said you wanted to talk about it. Hey, listen, Mickey, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I ain't going to force you to, okay? We're not going to force you. If you don't want to talk, that's your right. You don't have to. Yeah. I read you your rights a while ago. And you know that. You're the sheriff. I mean, you know just as much as we do. But it's up to you.
If I can see my daughter in person here.
Before you leave. Is that what you want?
At the jail.
At the jail?
Yep. At the jail, through the screen, on the phone, I want to see my daughter in person. And then after that, I'll tell you everything. at that jail.
Well,
in front of cameras, video recorded.
Where's your daughter at? Where's your daughter? How do we track her down? Where's she at?
She's at LCC earlier. She's at LCC. I talked to her.
So now, Mickey, I want to kind of, for your daughter, let's talk about this. For your daughter, okay? If she finds out that her dad is being arrested for shooting the judge, and she's in high school. I didn't know how old she was, so I didn't know. So she's in high school. What is she, a senior? That's going to be hard.
She will want to see me. She will want. Now, come on, guys, be fair to me now.
I am being fair. That's the only thing I just wanted you to think about that. How is she 18?
Be fair to me now, guys.
Well, hold on. Is she 18?
Be fair to me now.
No, I'm asking you.
Come on, I want to see my daughter in person.
Is she 18?
I want to see my daughter in person. You got a kid?
Because if she's
a kid, I've got grandkids.
Yeah,
I got 5 grandkids.
Yeah,
5 grandkids.
Listen, Mickey.
I just want to see my daughter.
If she's not 18, we're going to ask your wife. We have to ask your wife if it's okay. You know that. Is she 18?
Christine and Lashana both said they were both on their way here.
Okay.
They were in here. There was all kinds of people in here just running around chaotic. So
okay.
How am I going to tell you what happened?
To the judge?
Yeah. You know, Christine Lashana said my wife and daughter's on their way.
I know, but you just said how are you going to tell us what happened? Everybody's running around chaotic.
It was. I just want to see my daughter.
Is she 18? How old is she? If your wife's out there with her, if she ain't 18, we can ask if that's okay. But if she's 18, we just ask your daughter. So that's what I'm getting at. If she's not 18, we have to ask your wife. Do you think they're outside?
Lashana and Christine said they was on their way. Let me talk to them too.
You want to go ask them about it? Yeah.
Hit that button right there. Let me.
But this is recorded. His is recorded.
Guys, come on now. Be fair to me now. Mickey, we're not being unfair to you.
You want another drink of water?
Yeah, now be fair to me, guys. Y'all gonna kill me.
Mickey, I'm not going to kill you.
Come on, man.
Mickey, we have never had one bad word to each other. Never.
Y'all gonna kill me.
Never in our lives.
You know you are.
Why are you...
So, Vinny, you heard him right there say, y'all are gonna kill me. It's just confusing as to where that even came from when all they're trying to do is get information out of him as he's dodging this basic questioning. And also, it leaves that question open. He wants to see his daughter so bad. What did the daughter, if anything, have to do with this crime?
Yeah, that's a great way to lead into Dr. Daniel Bober. This concern with the daughter, how do you explore trying to get to the bottom of the obsession with that particular fact in an interview? And trying to determine whether or not the daughter is part of some delusion that may have led to him taking the judge's life.
Right, Vinny, there were reports that when he used the judge's phone, that he saw his daughter's number saved in the phone. So as you said, could this be part of some larger delusional process? There seems to be obviously a lot of problems communicating with him. He seems very concrete, very fixated on seeing his daughter, which I guess could also be something that's not unusual when something like this happens. You want to be close to your family. You want to see your daughter, but is this because his daughter is part of some sort of paranoid delusional process? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but there was this response latency in his answers where he wouldn't answer the questions and he would sort of stare off into space. And sometimes you can also see this in psychosis, and this is called thought blocking. So there are a lot of very interesting things going on here.
Let's talk about that for a second. So he's talking and he's saying a lot of things, but the one thing he won't talk about are any of the details of what happened. So you said thought blocking. What causes that, and what does that tell you about his state of mind?
Well, not only talking about the details of the crime, which is understandable on many levels, but also not answering a simple question. Is your daughter 18? He was probably asked that multiple times. That's not something that, for example, would incriminate him one way or the other. It's just a simple question, and he would not answer it. So I do think that there is something going on here. Now, again, Could this be malingering? Sure, that's something that always needs to be considered. And the way that you would try to tease that all apart is, again, looking at his behavior, not only what happened right after, but leading up to the crime, talking to the people that saw him in those hours and days before this happened. Again, there were reports of sleep deprivation, stress from a pending civil suit. So all these things play into his state of mind and support, the possibility that he was engaged in behavior that may have been influenced by some sort of psychotic state.
And the constant repetition of be fair to me, guys, be fair to me, guys, and then a thought that he was in danger. And it's obvious he's not in danger. I mean, he's in custody of people that know him.
And don't kill me.
On body cam. Yeah, don't kill me. That level of paranoia, is it surprising to you in that moment?
Not if he was in a psychotic state. I mean, he probably would not know who he could trust. When we're talking about sleep deprivation, we're talking about very, very pronounced effects on a part of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. And this is involved in planning and organizing and impulse control, changes in neurotransmitters like dopamine and glutamate. And then finally, a part of the brain called the amygdala, which is involved in fear and aggression. This is called disinhibition, where sort of the prefrontal cortex is dialed down and the amygdala is dialed up, and people act in irrational ways and they're unable to control their impulses. So all this is consistent if that is in fact what's going on.
Dr. Daniel Bober, thank you so much. Cody Thomas is going to stick around. Up next, more of this newly released video of Sheriff Mickey Stines. I'm Vinnie Politan. We continue our investigation of the shooting death of Kentucky Judge Kevin Mullins by the Sheriff Mickey Stines. From the beginning, everyone has speculated about the reason behind this caught-on-camera killing, and the answer may be found in the mental state of the sheriff. Here's the story. Appalachia is the part of eastern Kentucky where the towns are small and folks look out for each other. There's a lot of respect for law enforcement and the justice system. And folks who work in that system get to know each other very well. Such was the case for the local sheriff, Mickey Stines, and district judge, Kevin Mullins. But like any place, sometimes there is controversy. In Letcher County, it was a deputy who got caught sexually assaulting female inmates in the judge's chambers. That deputy was the bailiff of Judge Kevin Mullins and worked under Sheriff Mickey Stines. That was a couple of years ago, but now everyone is taking another look at that case because something else happened in the judge's chambers. The judge was shot and killed, and Sheriff Mickey Stines is the one being charged. And almost everything that happened that day was caught on camera, both inside and outside the courthouse. And the case is moving forward towards a trial. And now, for the first time, we are also seeing and hearing what the sheriff did and what he said in the aftermath of the shooting from the body cam video recorded by one of the arresting officers. This new video is really the subject of our investigation tonight as we take a look at a lot of this video. And we have just one question the entire hour, which is, what does this video reveal about the sheriff's mental state? What does it show us? Here to help us answer the question, Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas and forensic psychologist Dr. Dana Anderson. She's also the host of the Killer Psychologist podcast. Thank you, Doctor, for being here, and thank you, Cody. Cody, what is the next part of the video we're going to take a look at right now?
Well, Vinny, this part of the video, we're a little over an hour removed from the shooting. We are still in the courthouse hallway. We are still accompanied by, presumed to be Sheriff Stines' friend, Officer Anthony Trotter, and now we have the lead investigator, Clayton Stamper, who has joined the mix, trying to interrogate Stines in that hallway. Now, Trotter himself is telling Stines that Stines does not seem like himself as he's talking to him from what Trotter has known growing up around Sheriff Mickey Stines. Of course, Stines continues with those "be fair to me" statements, but then Stines asks the officers not to kill him, and even further, Vinny, he goes on to ask them not to beat, burn, set him on fire, and stab him to death. Take a listen to this.
Do you take medicine or anything? Like, has anything been going on? I mean, how's things been day to day lately with you? Things been a little off or normal or what? Because I'll be honest, Mickey, you don't seem like you normally do when I speak to you.
I'm in handcuffs, man.
Well, no, not just that. Not just that. You
Just want y'all to be fair to me.
Yeah, you see, you know I'm going to be fair to you. But you do seem off compared to how you normally interact with me. Like something's going on. Like, has anything else been going on the last few weeks? Do you take like medicine for anything? Or you any type of illness or anything?
Just be fair to me.
I'm going to be fair to you. I'm not going to do anything unfair. Like I said, you know me my whole life. We used to work out together. I ain't going to do anything unfair.
Beat on me, man, and kill me now.
Nobody's going to kill you. We ain't going to let nobody kill you. That's why we was worried about you going to Letcher County jail for your protection down there. But I mean, if you want to go down there, I mean, that's up to you. You know, if that's what you want. You think you'd be safe.
I just don't want beat on, man. I don't want killed. I just want a fair trial. Fair trial.
You'll get a fair trial. You know that. But
I can tell by the way you talking, man. Y'all gonna kill me.
But we got to know the circumstances of what happened here. You know, like what led to this. Because this just. Do you want?
I'm not built for comfort, but I'm going numb.
I know. Do you want that second? He didn't put that second pair on there.
No, it's all right.
Okay. So we got to know what led to this, Mickey. What transpired leading up to this? Because I know it just didn't happen for no reason. Something's happened. Everything has a reason why it happened and why somebody acts the way they do.
Just be fair to me.
We'll be fair to you.
Just don't beat on me.
I ain't gonna beat on you. Nobody else is gonna beat on you. You know that.
Don't shoot me. Somebody don't kill me, man.
Nobody's gonna shoot you. Nobody's gonna kill you.
Well, don't do that. Don't shoot me. Kill me and stuff.
So, what? Tell me about what was going on earlier today. What was you doing earlier today? Tell me about your day.
It was fine.
Good day? Normal stuff? Office stuff? Why was you over here at the courthouse? Was you had to come over here, drop off some papers? Did you come over here to talk to somebody?
Court? I come over here all the time, man.
For court?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Just come over. We had lunch together at Street Side.
Who did?
Several people.
Who all had lunch? What was going on in court today?
Just be fair to me. Who's the detective?
That's Clayton Stamper. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. He's going to be fair. He just wants to know information, what happened. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing out of the normal. Just what happened. Just that information. Of course, you know, everybody out here is just guarding everything. This is
Just be fair, man. Just be fair to me.
Well,
don't beat on me.
We ain't gonna beat on
Don't kill me. Don't stab me. Don't torture me. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that will happen. Nothing like that will happen, Mickey. I promise you.
Yeah. Set me on fire or anything like that. Now, come on, guys. Just be fair to me.
So Vinnie, beating, killing, stabbing, setting on fire, talking about torture. You can only imagine what these officers who have known Mickey for years are probably thinking as he's saying these off-the-wall things.
Yeah, and he did say that you don't seem like you normally see him. Like I've spoken to him before. Dr. Dana Anderson, let me ask you your first impressions here on what's happening here in the aftermath of the shooting. And I wanted you also to address the state of mind that he's in at this point. Is there any way to tell if that was ongoing and was present during the time of the shooting, or if his state of mind could have been caused by the shooting itself?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say that the deputies that are speaking with him, they seem genuinely concerned about his well-being. And they're even, as the video goes on, they're saying, we've known you. We've known you even for 20 years. So they're letting us into what they know about him, that this is very different than how he usually acts or responds. This is, his mental status is very different. This is very unusual for him.
Now, what are your thoughts about trying to figure out what's going on in his mind and where he is at the time of the shooting, which is about an hour or so before this video?
Well, right now we know that the defense is asserting insanity, which a key part in insanity is his mental state exactly at the time of the offense. So this body cam footage is all revealing about his actual mental state just right after the shooting. So what I'm seeing is that he believes there is a threat to his life. So he's, as evidenced by all these statements that he's making, that someone's going to beat him, set him on fire, kill him. He's saying, you all are going to kill me, don't shoot me. And he's asking for a fair trial. So it sounds like he has some belief system where he believes that others are conspiring against him or are out to get him or are going to hurt him. And that could be, so this is beyond just suspicion. This is this irrational distrust about the motives of others. And these, from what I can tell, these are deputies that know him, that you would think he could be able to trust.
Significant. It's really eye-opening. We've been talking about this case for some time now, but now actually being able to see the sheriff in the immediate aftermath, very eye-opening. Dr. Dana Anderson, thank you so much. Cody's going to stick around. Up next, we're going to take a look at more of this body cam video to see what it reveals about Sheriff Mickey Stines.
No. We got to get down there some way, okay? Mickey.
No, that ain't the way to the jail now, guys.
It was the retrial of the century.
A jury found Karen Reed not guilty.
A day unlike any day we've experienced at Court TV.
And America was watching every moment on Court TV.
I'm just amazed at this sea of people.
I will not be broken. It will not break me.
This moment will speak for itself.
Stay with Court TV.
We've got the best team in the business
for your next true crime obsession.
That's a piece of the newly released body cam video of Sheriff Mickey Stines in the aftermath of the shooting of Judge Kevin Mullins. And we are asking just one question throughout our investigation tonight, which is, what does that video reveal about Sheriff Mickey Stines' mental state? Helping us in our investigation, Court TV field reporter Cody Thomas. Also joining us, board-certified forensic psychiatrist Dr. Praveen Kambam. He's also the founder of Think Consultants. Okay, thank you both for being here. Cody, introduce for us that next piece of video.
Well, Vinny, we've now reached the point of the video where the officers are now trying to move Stines from the Letcher County Courthouse down the stairs to the Sally Port to a cop car to transport him to Leslie County Jail because they don't want him in that Letcher County Courthouse. But now here, Stines pretty much just starts wigging out as they're trying to move him. He's freezing in the hallway, acting scared. He's telling officers he doesn't want to go down the stairs. He's asking who's in the Sally Port, even who's in the empty cop car. Take a listen to this.
I'll let you take that with other people.
Me, guys.
We ain't going to.
Come on now.
Can you slide your shoes on, Mickey?
No, now come on. Come on now, don't do me like that.
Mickey, nobody's going to treat you unfairly at all, okay?
You want one more drink of water before we go, too?
Come on now, don't do me like this.
Mickey, nothing's going to happen to you, I promise you. So, we're not even going to worry.
Don't do me like this now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, nobody's going to lay a finger on you, okay?
Come on now. Can we loosen these up? My hands are...
Let's get down here to the Sally Port and we'll look
Come on now.
Come on, Mickey.
Yes, it will be.
Come on. Here's this holster. Yeah.
Come on now, guys.
Mickey, you're fine. I got my camera on.
Come on now, guys. No.
We got to get down there some way, okay? Mickey.
No, that ain't the way to the jail now, guys.
What's the way to the jail? How do you get down there? I don't know. I've never done it from here.
That ain't the way to the jail. No.
What's the way to the jail? I thought the elevator went.
No. This elevator.
Does the elevator go down to the jail?
No.
They don't?
No, that elevator don't go down to jail. That elevator only goes up Circuit Court.
But only...
How do we get to the Sally Port?
It's either outside or through this stairwell,
You
ain't
don't
it?
have to go outside.
How do you get there? Show us.
You can go through that stairwell right there.
Well, come on. Show us. I don't know it.
Come on now, guys. Be fair with me now.
I've been to this floor of the courthouse.
We can get to the jail right here, too. I'll show you.
Well, no, there's people in there. We ain't going.
Come on now, it's clear.
No, there's a woman right there. No, we're not going in there.
We're waiting in the Sally Port.
Come on, Mickey.
We ain't putting you in the Lake County Jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying to do that.
I mean, we ain't.
Come on now.
Come on.
We ain't gonna hurt you, Mickey. We ain't gonna treat you any
Let's go down the stairwell.
Come on now, guys.
Here.
Come on now.
You're good. Come on.
Where's the stairwell?
It's right here.
Don't let them do this to me now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, we ain't doing nothing to you. Nobody's going to do nothing to you, okay?
Come on now.
Nobody's going to do a thing to you.
You walk yourself, okay?
No, there's gloves there and everything now. Come on now.
Gloves.
Where they come from?
Come on now.
That's from EMS.
No.
Keep going.
Now,
Come on. You're all right.
Now. Y'all don't kill me now.
Mickey, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. Just gotta take you down here and put you in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go this way.
Sally Port.
Come on. No, don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
Mickey, speak to my thoughts there.
No.
Come on
You can't
now.
talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail. Here.
Or not? Is that the jail or is this?
This is right here.
Come on
How do
now.
we get in the Sally Port? Is that what?
It cuts left right here. I have been.
Open the door.
Hold on. Give it a second.
There shouldn't have been nobody in there.
Come on now. He's on lockdown.
Come on now.
It's all right.
Come on now.
You're all right.
What you guys do to me now, this ain't right.
KSP, open the door.
This ain't right, guys. Come on. Just get me to a facility.
That's what we're trying to do,
Okay.
Mickey.
It's a long way to walk from here to Leslie County. You know, I'd rather not be there.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. Who's in the Sally Port?
Ladies.
Who's in the car with them in the back?
Just Jake.
Just us.
Nobody in the back.
Come on.
Just us.
Be fair with me now.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now. Come on now, guys.
Very good.
No cameras out there now. Come on.
I got my
Cameras right there.
I got my camera on.
No, come on now.
Just push through the door there.
There's cameras in that cruise?
No, there's something. Somebody's in. No.
You're gonna let it lock. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. Come on now.
Vinny, you know, it makes sense why a man who has just killed somebody would be acting out of the ordinary, but there's just an extra element of paranoia here that makes it just a little bit different, especially with him being surrounded by people he's worked with for years and people that have just known him as a person for years.
Yeah, they all know him. Dr. Kambam, what are you seeing here from Sheriff Mickey Stines here in the aftermath of the shooting?
Well, I think you hit on it earlier. So a forensic evaluator, a forensic psychiatric evaluator, what they're going to look at here is this a representation of their mental state at the time of the crime? And so this is shortly afterwards. And the issue is, does this flow from a mental illness? And one thing to look at is, what is the level of conviction that you have? So are these beliefs or thoughts that are coming because you perhaps fear retaliation from police, or you've seen things in the past of bad police conduct, et cetera? Or is this actually coming from something that's a psychotic illness where you actually have paranoid beliefs despite any evidence to the contrary?
And how do you peel back the layers in an interview with the sheriff to try to figure out if he at this moment is believing that these members of law enforcement are part of a delusional conspiracy out to get him and perhaps his daughter and his family?
Right, great question. So what you would do later is, remember, your interview is going to be way after the actual events in question. So you would get some sort of explanation or some sort of belief system there, assuming it's viable or not. And you would have to compare that to actual contemporaneous data. So does it fit what you saw leading up to the acts? Does it fit what you saw at the time of the act? Does it fit what you saw afterwards? And then sometimes you have data that's maybe adjunctive. Did it resolve quickly? Did it not resolve quickly? I think that can speak to issues of insanity defense versus, for example, extreme emotional disturbance, which is maybe transitory.
And when trying to determine the state of mind and the state of legal culpability, it's does he understand what he did was wrong? Can he tell the difference, the good guys from the bad guys? And I think part of that could end up being whether or not he's in a delusional state. So if he's in a delusional state, that's the point, correct, where he may not be able to determine who's on which side, who's good and who's bad.
Right. So there's two things. First is that you'd have to have the mental, for the insanity defense, you'd have to have the mental illness. So you'd have to have the delusional state. But on top of that, because of the delusional state, you would have to lack the capacity to understand that it's illegal or that you could control your conduct here. So you could be paranoid and still understand that it's wrong what you're doing and still stop what you're doing, and you wouldn't have a viable insanity defense. There's also the other part of it, as I said earlier, where in Kentucky, they have the extreme emotional disturbance aspect. And so that's not necessarily saying that you were insane at the time of the crime, but it's an argument to reduce the severity of punishment. So, for example, you might be able to drop murder down to manslaughter.
Absolutely, and that may very well be where we end up in all this. Dr. Praveen Kambam, thank you so much. Cody Thomas, great work as always. Now, this video we've been watching is probably one of the most important pieces of evidence in the case. This was the sheriff captured in real time just after the shooting. This is the best snapshot that any psychiatric expert could ever get into the subject's state of mind at the time. It will also be extremely valuable to the jury. The question will be, though, what exactly does it prove? I'm Vinnie Politan. We'll keep digging for the answers as the investigation continues.